Round one, fight!
Hey, Dream Maze here. Welcome to the channel where I play through Xbox Game Pass games and give my review when they're all said and done. Today is episode number 33 of Next Space Rebels. We are nearing the end. We're just trying to clear up the rest of the challenges that are in our log before we try to go to prove ourselves and continue a little bit further through the rest of it there. On today's episode, I am going to do Rocket Striptease. I need to redeem myself from last time. And thinking about it, I realized what I did wrong, and I'll help you through it there. We'll get it done there today. So really, without further ado, we'll get into some Rocket Striptease here. Probably messages first, and then some Rocket Striptease for you guys. But we'll get rid of the big one, put it on the little one. There we go. So let's check out these messages we got. So we have Shady Savetka. It doesn't have a photo. So they got a little bit lazy of the game at the end here, that's for sure. I mean, it doesn't even have a photo. I mean, a photo is really easy to do, let me tell you. Good day. You've been posting very interesting set of videos. All ingredients for reaching space are there. Thanks. Yeah, that's the intent. Or intend. Yeah, intent. It's not difficult to find out that you are the other rebels of the space are trying to create internet. I must say I admire this cause, freedom from corporate greed. Oh, it must be all over the internet? Of course, because you are creating internet. So how is it going to reach space? Do you think you can do it? I need some time, but I think I can do it. We'll put that one on there. Sounds like you have a hard time, but I can offer some assistance with reaching space. How? I developed a new rocket part with fellow peers in modification of a swivel you call enhanced with special height tracker to automatically adjust rotation. It's an orbit system, which makes reaching space much easier. Well, that's great. How much? Hopefully nothing. Your cause is just so I'm asking no money. I'm only asking for a humble thing, an auto orbit device with tiny tracking installed with a tiny tracking device. We use the tracking device to gather data for scientific study. I'm always interested in helping in the name of science. I truly am. It's not just what the dialogue was. That is great to hear. Your space data will be invaluable for our research. Will you do it? Shady Svetka. His name is Shady. Sure, why not? Glad to hear it. Here's the device. Auto orbit swivel. It will help you tons. Very glad to have your support. Auto orbit swivel. So it would automatically swivel at a particular height. That's another part that I haven't done. I've really been trying to gather everything I can and get everything in the playthrough. So that's another part that I haven't had before that I never used. I guess maybe I got to a point and just pushed through the game a couple of times to get to the end. I didn't really try and clear everything all up. That's what we're doing here. You can always let me know. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. People like you put the effort in and trust. That's the kind of people we need. You are a real activist. How does it feel? Pretty good. Please enjoy it as much as you can. I will. I think it's important to reward people, make it feel like they matter, right? So I've got something for you. A gigantic hydrogen tank. Wow, that's great. We are not empty advertising vessels that they think we are. We deserve space. Our space. Next space rebels for life. Okay. And let's just cruise through the messages, make sure there's nothing that's staring at me and saying we need anything. Nope. Okay. So let's try and redeem myself with the, come on, there we go, with the Rocket Striptease here. So the trick to this is actually to, if you read it, you need to reach 10 kilometers with the rocket of a total mass of at least 500 kilograms. So the entire rocket can be 1,000,000 kilograms if you want it to be, according to, but you have to stay within complexity limit. But you want to reach 50 kilometers with the rocket with a mass of a total of less than 50 kilograms. So we need to start with the hardest part of the problem, which is a small rocket, which is less than total mass less than 50 kilograms, or you're gonna fail it when you get it to the top no matter what, just like I did last time. But we did get some viral tags, which is kind of cool. So let's start by building the top part of it. So we just want to build a little tiny lightweight rocket here. So that's 9, 11.1. Okay, so now fuel and engines are going to be the next big thing. 26 kilograms, that's a lot. 19, 30, 12 for 700. That one's 42, that was too much. 26. It's got some good pushing power on it, flow rate. Let's put that guy in there. So that's 37.1. Fuel, so we're gonna want to stay at like, I don't know, let's see, 20 would be too much. So we're gonna have to go down to like smaller than 20. I don't know any of these guys. This guy is just huge. 30 kilograms of fuel. How much is that one? That's just huge. We'll just have to go a couple of these then, and stay. So go 2 of these guys. And that's 48.9. So connectors, hopefully the connector is cheap as far as weight. So that's over, that's the limit. So we are going to have to reduce our engine down. There's just no doubt about it. So what was it? The Technojet was the one. 19 kilograms, 1,000 force. So put that guy in there. Let's see what that does. So 45 kilograms, so we're under the weight. And do we have any pumps that are less than 4 kilograms? So that's 4 kilograms even. Will that put me under? So that keeps me under, and we can have 2 running through a small pump into the thing. So we'll just go, it'll be gone. So this is the top one. So that's how you do it. You have to stay underneath 50 kilograms and have a full working rocket. I'm going to connect the pipes because I just want to make sure that with the pipe connections it's not going to be too heavy. So let's just connect these up here and make sure that it's just perfect. Oh, you know what? We might actually have to lose the pump out of here. Hold on a second. We got to add some more to this. We need to put the kinetic on here because this will probably be considered part of the weight of it. So we're gonna have to take the pump out of there and just lose the pump altogether. Just let the flow rate go on those little guys. So it keeps us under the weight. Keeps us under the weight. Maybe we can go a little bit bigger on fuel. 4 kilograms is not a lot. We should just, we're gonna have to actually add another little fuel thing in here anyway. So it doesn't need to be perfectly straight, and that'll connect into there. That'll connect into that. So that is the top one there. So that is good there. So now we can just build a big old beast of a bottom that will work nicely for it. So it'd probably be, I think it's just a big giant. Oh, other way. it feels awkward. I wish you could choose to invert the controls in this game. Okay, so we are going to put that. Oh no, wait, we want that to be my 4-engine compartment. So we go down here, pull this guy in, bring in this engine that I just like instantly fell in love with using it there the other day. The thing's just a beast. So make sure that that's as centered as it can be in there. I think that's probably about as good as it gets. Right on, and we want to have a swivel at the end here. And just for funsies, because I'm going to have a lot of thrust on this. Actually, we don't really need that, because we just need to go straight up. So I'm making it, again, trying to make things more complex than they need to be. So we're just going to go straight up. We're just going to connect that in there and see if we can't get, I don't know if we could fit 2 big fuel tanks in here. We have this one, 303 kilograms. How big is it? It's actually pretty boss. Okay. Boy, you could make a heck of a rocket with these things. I mean, we'd have to go side by side and have the intakes coming in off of it. So yeah, it'd have to be something like this. That just makes it so, we could do the double wide and make it just come out a little bit. That would probably be the best way to do it. Alright, so let's move this stuff down. We're gonna do the pool, and we're gonna go to this guy. We're gonna put that there, and this is take the engine out for the time being. You know, we could probably just make it like a little stout rocket. Let's try that. Take that out of there. And just connect these two in. And then bring another one of these to bring it down to 1. That should give me, hopefully, enough room to do what I need to do. Come on. Get straight. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. Okay, so now we can put a couple of these guys in here. So have one. Yeah, it's gonna stick out a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So let's just duplicate it, mirror it, and put one of them in too. There you go. That guy in there. We want what, a fuel pump in there? See if we can get a fuel pump in here. Some oxygen would be nice too, but we don't need to get it too high. So what's the fuel rate on that? The flow's 3, so it's not bad. Pumps, we'll put one of these guys in, and it fits in between there. Wow, okay. Connectors. Yeah, we don't really need oxygen. Oxygen would give it a heck of a punch up there, but we don't need that. So we want just to bring 2 into 1. There. So we'll connect everything all up here. So 2 are gonna go into 1. Okay, good. Come on. Kind of doesn't like that nozzle at the top of it there. There we go. Okay. And this goes into the fuel pump. And fuel pump into the cluster engine. And we have the 2 connected into the 1, which goes into the engine. And this gets connected into there. There. So that should definitely do it. I'm definitely got a good feeling about this one here. So the little rocket on the top is the less than. So if we can get the bottom section to get us up to 40 kilometers with good speed, then we can just disconnect at that point. So let's just give it a go. Let's give it a go. See if we can't. Let's just make sure that decoupler is. So it would just be X for it. Okay. All right. So let's build that. Yep. I'm happy with that. So this should. The trick again is to keep the small rocket at the top. Just keep it small, keep it under the 50 kilograms, and then build whatever you want on the bottom, and just get her going. And this should just scream gone. That is listing a lot to the left. Oof, yeah, like the speed's just too much for it there too. Okay. To just delete some of this and try it again. So we are going to get rid of the bottom stuff here altogether. Let's just let's delete it all. Okay, so we need a kinetic. Oh, let's pull this stuff off of here too. Okay, so the complexity is 45.9. We have the gate, we have the thing, so we need a connector of the decoupling. And then we just went all out with the pool stuff, so we went with this guy. We went with this guy. Boom. We almost want the mass to be 500 kilograms before I even put anything into it. So let's put another big tube in here. It's going to be a lot of extra room. Like there's going to be just oodles of room in this thing. So we'll do what we did yesterday. Because that thing really got moving, really got to that height. Come on. Get vertical and stay vertical. Yeah, close enough. Okay. So we'll pull this guy down here. And we're going to put this quad engine in because it's just so awesome. So that, like, you know, 331 kilograms already. I haven't put any fuel in it. That's definitely going to help things. So let's go fuel. And put in a couple truck engine. Actually, can I fit those big ones in? No, they won't fit in there nicely. They don't fit in there too well. So let's just copy and do 2. Duplicate mirror. 1 on that side. And then just duplicate the mirrored one. Put 1 on that side. Get a big deck of oxygen and a big deck of oxygen. Okay. Actually, we want the big deck of oxygen to be in the center. Down here, can almost be touching that. Bring this down because that way we can have the single fuel line running down and then connect the 2 things, the 2 oxygen tanks in between. It just makes connections just a little bit easier. So does. So there we go. She's got some serious pushing power now. And we'll throw no, I can't even throw a pump in there. Alright, let's make sure we can get our connectors out here before we go too crazy. So we need to bring 2 into 1. And we need a Diplo oxygen injector. And then we need to bring, oh, we can't do that. I mean, if we pull one of the oxygen, we don't even really need oxygen. Let's just pull the oxygen out of there. Makes it too much. So hopefully, actually we don't need that. It's like right behind that thing. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, so do we go? And then we go 2 into 1. Spin that around. And go 2 into that one. And then we'll run it through a pump. There. Alright, let's try that. It's a lot more weight, but it also has a lot more pushing power, so hopefully it'll achieve what we need to achieve there. So that's good, that's good. That's triggered on X. That would be still triggered on X, I believe. Yeah, okay. So let's connect these bad boys up. That to there. Actually, when we connect these 2 into that one. And then we need another connector. Hopefully we can put another connector in. I hopefully am below my complexity. We want to put another connector in here. Have it go that way. So we go to connection mode. Bring this in. Have that connect in. We won't have that connect in. And just bring this down this one side. Pump and connect it in. So hopefully that has the weight, even if I burn through all the fuel before it gets there, and it's not too much G-forces that it's gonna rip that thing apart. Triggered on X, going straight up. Let's give that a go. See if this is the one. Yeah, that's just a big rocket. Alright, here we go. Oof, she's gone. Go baby, go baby, go. So yeah, still at 1,000 mass. We're hitting towards still 900 mass. We got that one, so we got that achievement there. So the next one is 50 kilometers. We need to have a mass less. So before it hits 50 kilometers, I'm gonna have to trigger it. Go. Was I too slow? It didn't trigger. It didn't decouple. Why didn't it decouple? Hold on a second. Why did it not decouple? Oh, do I not have... Oh, that was a fail. That was okay. That was me. That was me being silly. And we do have enough room for it. Good, good, good. So we're going to put the weight into this. And spin that around so that it is in fact connected from the bottom, not the top. Yeah, I'm cramming the button and it's just not doing anything because it's just not connected. So there, let's try that. I bet you that's a lot more effective when it comes to that second part there. Let's try that. But boy, she's just, even at that point, she's already screaming. So let's give it a go here. Here she goes, and she's gone. So we easily got the mass of the bottom right. It's just making sure that we decouple and get the mass of the top right. The mass of the top is right. We just need to decouple before we get to that 50-kilometer mark. We're getting there really, really fast. So I'm going to go now. Yeah, it didn't decouple it. Why did it not decouple? What is going on? Why did it not decouple? Oh! Okay, so we want to trigger it with X, not Y. So that's part of the reason why, and then this guy should be triggered with X. So there we go. Okay, so both of them. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Going through the speed bumps, 360 of 361. So we're right on that cusp of not having enough complexity to do anything more. So this is really about as good as it gets as far as complexity with what I have. So here we go. Take that off, and then when it reaches a kilometer, we can go on board. 10 kilometers is when we can get a exterior shot, which is right there. 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, 30, then go. Yeah, we did it, even though that's still burning. So we got it. Again, it takes the top of it being small, but like, look at that, it's going. So we did it. So yeah, it takes the top being small. Make sure that you're underneath that 50 kilograms, and to get it, and then you can just build something massive on the bottom that's gonna have enough weight, because you gotta also realize it's gonna burn all that fuel, all that extra fuel weight. So you want enough weight in the fuselage. That's kind of why I went as wide as I did, like with this. So I was double wide here. That's always intended to have more mass with it, and so that worked. We win. Let's just go ahead and upload that. We do have a couple. So we have a few, like even. Is there any way to know information on them? So Striptease, Hypersonic, Carmen line. So put in. Trying to think. So Hypersonic, Carmen line, split perfectly symmetric. I think truck would be our next best bet, and then because I don't. Is there any way to show the properties on it? I don't know. Oh shit! Did I just go back to the design? Oh no, I uploaded it. Okay, well whatever. We got a few. We got 4 of them on there. So that's, 293,000. I kind of screwed it up, but there we go. So we got 3 viral tags and 1 epic tag. So it didn't go as I could have put another one on there, but so there we go. That is how you do Rocket Striptease. So let's take a look at what these guys have to say here, and probably call that a aha! Wow, you really did it. Well, you gave me a challenge. I didn't expect you to really do it, huh? You didn't? I mean, it was so weird, but I love it, love it, love it. I've been watching your Striptease videos over and over again. Okay? Its strategy attractive, seeing Rocket bear itself. Getting right down to the mechanics, I must say it turned me on a bit. Wow, okay. Okay. Getting a little overly excited. Well, I guess that's a little weird, but it's intimate, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Yes, it is. See, you agree. I'd love to see more videos like that, but maybe it'll be fun while it lasted, right, hon? I might do more. Well, whatever you do, I'll cherish your Rocket Striptease forever. Okay, so let's see what the NSR has for me. I see you getting ready to move into the big league. Do what Allah has been working towards, launching that satellite. I really doubt whether I'd be able to pull it off. Actually, I could totally pull that off right now, no problem. Hey, don't be hard on yourself. I get that you're insecure with all the failures you made, but I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, thanks. I'm just going to go ahead and present it to you the final pieces of the NSR set. These are the best parts in the series and should conclude the top-notch equipment. You're not making any more sets? I might, sometime. I'd like to finish my doctorate first. Should open the doors to Nobel Prize territory on my 20th. Wait, how old are you? I'll turn 16 next week, but it doesn't really matter right now. Anyways, that is just a little joke right there, but of course you got that. You learned how to speak my language by now. Highly commendable. Yes, you've grown fond of each other. Yeah, we've grown quite fond of one another. I'm glad you appreciate my presence. Here's the set. Double earbox, C-shaped cylinder, and L-shaped box. Is there more? Of course. Arm cylinder, square, sphere nose, and sharp feet. Make me proud. And we have completed something with the museum here. I have amazing museum news. Our visitor count is more than doubled. Wow, congrats. You too, because you helped me make it happen. Everybody is talking about the next space rails, and because of your ranking, they're talking about you too. And because they're talking about you, they're talking about the museum. So, see? So here's the plan. Plan? Do we need one? You can't run a museum without strategy, so I've been working on a system that will ask museum visitors to start paying via cryptocurrencies. It should be in place soon. People will have to start paying? Of course, I can't keep running this museum without income forever, but don't worry, you'll get your part as well. I'm listening. You have to rank up activist and then revolutionary. By then the traffic will hit its peak and you'll have guaranteed income again. That's what you wanted, right? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So I would like to thank you for joining me for Rocket Striptease, where it's all about making that top rocket perfect and then just loading the bottom with a whole bunch of mass so that when you arrive at that 10-kilometer mark, you are, in fact, the rocket does have a total mass of greater than 500 kilograms. And you'll get it. Sometimes takes a little bit of playing around, but just use the fuselage to your advantage. Try not to use the weight of the fuel, because the weight of the fuel does burn and it does disappear as you traverse up. I know in a couple of one of my builds there, I had trouble doing that. It kept on running out of the weight I needed before it would reach the height I was trying to achieve. So, if you like what you see here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video. It will definitely help out a starting YouTube channel. Until next time, make sure to take care of yourself, your friends, and your family. Take care.